over the years, my show's on American Forces Radio Network too, which is an honor and a privilege. But when I talk to athletes who have gone to visit the troops through USO or whatever, just Afghanistan, Iraq, the troops always thank them profusely. And the athletes tell me, here I am, I'm getting paid millions of dollars to play a game, and they're the ones thanking me. But they do appreciate any kind of recognition like that. So once again, really good stuff. Let's talk to a veteran now. This is William Hansen, United States Army during the Vietnam era, served in Germany as well. Let's welcome him up to the podium, William.
Everyone, good afternoon, Raider Nation. First, let me thank Raider Nation and College for giving me an opportunity to really get here and speak to you today. And I want to thank Mayor Kwan, also the City of Oakland, and all the other organizations here who are here to serve and honor veterans. Like I said, I served in 74 to 75 in the United States Army Europe. And when I got out of the military, I spent a little time, from Arkansas, I spent a little time in Arkansas and in New York, trying to figure out what I was going to do. I found myself in Oakland, California in 1977. And in Oakland, that's where it began to come together for me. The first place I had a real job was working for the Black Veterans Association in East Oakland on 97th and East 14th Street. I got lucky and I fell into a community of veterans who were all coming back from Vietnam and World War II veterans, career war veterans as well. But what was important about that was not so much that I had this community of support. I found myself in a city that got historically transitioning veterans back into the community has always been a challenge for our country, but it's also been a lot of missed opportunities. But in 1977, I was with an organization called the Black Veterans Association. I had a mayor, Mayor Wilson, who was strongly supportive. The Oakland Community School, the Black Panther Party School, was the first place to give us space. So we got a city across political lines, across gender, ethnic lines, all supporting veterans. And that made it possible for me to begin to transition back into life. I found my way back to school. And going to school for me was like a choice of veterans. I worked with Vietnam veterans, and as my colleagues have said, we weren't always that well received by the VA and by other people. But we had to fight for a lot of things. And I found my way back to school. I went back to school, studied law and public policy. And from that, I found my way back to school again, teaching at community college. And we have a lot of young veterans that are coming back, and we need to support them. But I want to tell the veterans themselves that your service is not done. You bring back with you a tremendous amount of skill that's oftentimes unrecognized. That's oftentimes needed in the community. And so what I want to invite you to do is to come together with each other, but also come together and become leaders in the community. What you have, many people don't get a chance to get. And if we're to move forward as a community and as a nation, we need to tap into that reservoir of talent and spirit that we have with our veterans and have them let us lead the way. And we have a place in Oakland, we have a mayor, we have a city, we have organizations that are ready to support us in doing that. And I'm at Chabot College, and I run the criminal justice program and the law and democracy program. And if you have any young veterans who are trying to get back in school, send them to me. I'll make sure they get a chance to transition, make sure they get a chance to learn. In other words, I spent a little time, I came to Oakland in 77, went back east to school. Then I was working in Colorado, so I was held hostage out there with the Broncos for a while. I got kicked out of many Super Bowl parties, probably talk about the Raiders, so keep on going.
Good job.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you want to be mayor of a major U.S. city and think about all the people you got to keep happy, which is impossible. People are always going to be mad, one group, this group, that group. And of all of the mayors, you think, it's like, I got problems with, cops and schools and the fire department and this housing. I don't have time to think about sports. Mayor Kwan gets it because she knows it's not all about sports. She knows it's about the economy, about jobs, about tax revenue, city pride. And I know we're a few months away, but for what it's worth, we have to get Jean Quan reelected for the future of our teams here in Oakland. Have to get reelected. And I know Jean Quan